Hey guys, it's Erica, and in today's video I am doing a story time, and if I look over to my left, it's because Molly's sitting over here in her bouncer because she doesn't want to take a nap. Do you? No. Okay, so in today's story time I wanted to do about something that kind of recently happened but kind of didn't recently happen. I don't know. It was like a couple weeks ago. And it's my creepy mailman story. So yeah, man, I'm saying a lot today. Anyways, there, I just said it again. Okay, so we have a normal mailman, just like everybody else does, you know. The one that like pretty much every day comes and delivers your mail, and I've never had a problem with him. He's so nice. We always run into him at the grocery store, which is really funny, but he's so nice. Never had any issues. You know, when we have the door open, because we have like a glass door and then we have like our front door, he's never looked in the house when he delivers the mail if the door is open. And you know, he's a wonderful mailman. And hi. And yeah, so we've had no issues with him. And then we have like this second guy who like fills in for him when like he wants to go on vacation or, you know, whatever. And he's okay. He tends to look in the house when the door is open, and you know, he kind of looks at me when I go out and get the mail if he's still out there and whatnot. There you go. But yeah, so he's okay. And then when this incident happened, we had a different guy. And he was like mid-30s, I want to say, and I had to sign for a letter that I was getting. So he knocked on the door, woke Molly up from her nap, and I answered the door, signed the first thing that, like, the electronical, what is that? Whatever pad they have. I had to sign that first, and then he was like, okay, thank you for signing that, now can you sign the letter part of it? It's like, okay. I grabbed it. Molly started crying in the pack and play downstairs, and I was like, can you just hold on 1 second? I turned around, I shut the door, turned around, sat down the letter on our TV stand, and then I went and picked Molly up and grabbed the letter, signed it, and then I went to the door and I handed it back to him, and he's just kind of, you know, looking at me and is like staring at me and kind of, you know, just, you know, occasionally like looking at me and Molly, and, you know, the creepy guy type of look. But the letter that I had gotten, I was so nervous about it because of everything that's going on with her father, that like I was nervous that it was something about that, and I wasn't really paying attention to him necessarily, but I just knew that like something was off with him, and that like there was like this weird kind of, I don't know, you just know how like you get that weird vibe from people, and you just know there's just like something not right with them. That's kind of like how this was. And after he left, he delivered, I think he does the whole way up the street or like the next 2 blocks or something, and he did that, went back to his truck, which is always parked in front of our house, and he parked it, and then proceeded to find me on Facebook and private message me. So I didn't get these messages until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because Miss Molly here was up and talking and whatever she was doing, and I had just decided, you know, since she's not quite down yet, I'll just check Facebook and Instagram and stuff. So I went on, checked Facebook, and had seen that somebody had privated messaged me, and I didn't know who it was because I had to accept it. And I looked at him, and it said something about, if I can, I'll put the picture in here with like the blurted out names and stuff. But it was like, you're so pretty, and your daughter is so cute, and it was so good to see your smile, and the smile in your pictures is so pretty, but it was so nice seeing it in person. And I was like, what? Like, who the hell is sending me a message about seeing me in person? Like, and I knew that that day I did not go anywhere, and the only place that I went was with my mom. So nobody could have seen me or known me or anything, because there was nothing different in my day other than that mailman. So I didn't accept the message, of course, and I told my mom right away, and I said, you know, I'm kind of freaked out about this. And she's like, well, don't worry about it, like, we'll contact the post office tomorrow. And the post office never answered their phone. Post office finally called, because it was over the weekend. They finally called on Monday. Are you tired? But the post office finally called on Monday, and I had actually seen our regular mailman on Monday, and I said, you know, hey, do you know who filled in for you? He said, yeah, it was this guy, and we'll just give him the name of Greg. He's like, yeah, Greg filled in. And I was like, okay, well, this is the situation, this is what happened. And he's like, seriously? And I was like, yeah. I mean, he like went under a fake name on Facebook, messaged me like 20 minutes after delivering my mail. I was like, it was really it's like really creepy. And he's like, yeah, I can't believe he did that. He actually had a problem with another female post office worker, and he did the exact same thing. And I was like, wow, what a coincidence. Like, And he said, yeah, well, here's my name, my number, go to the police, you know, file the report, and then I will let my supervisor know, which he did, and his supervisor called my mom, because I didn't want to give out my number again. Like, these situations just make me rethink everything. And I even went on Facebook and I blocked all of my information from everybody, even my friends. I turn off all of my photos to the public. I only put them up for my friends. It's just, it really makes me think, you're gonna hurt yourself. It really just makes me think about, like, the people out there and, like, what they're capable of doing and all of that stuff. But we went and told who we needed to tell, and so far I haven't seen him again, and he hasn't delivered the mail, he hasn't messaged me, hasn't tried to contact me in any way, which is great, because I don't, having a little daughter in the house by yourself, you know, I mean, my brother's home, don't get me wrong, but it's just still, it still makes me scared that something could happen with me and her here, and having her, it just makes me 100 times more nervous. Like, if I was here by myself, it wouldn't be so bad, but having her, it just makes me more aware of, like, what's going on. So yeah, that's like my creepy mailman stalker story there. I did have one other stalker, which I should probably do a story time on that too, because it's really funny. But yeah, that's about the mailman and what's happening now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my video. I'm not sure if it's long or not, but yeah, if you liked it, then give it a big thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if you want, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.